Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I'm over here with Aiden and Angel. Aiden is in the left with the black shirt, Angel with the right shirt. Aiden parents are 100% Christians, go to church, do a lot of congregation. Meanwhile, Angel's parents are not. They are believers, but they're not Christians as going to religions. They believe in God, but they don't go to church all the time. So, Aiden, I want to ask you a few questions. Why your behavior, knowing that your parents are so uh, leaders of congregations and they are so well, uh, doing the community, and they always going to the congregation, to the church, and you are a very hyper kid that you don't find people that want to take care of you? Why?
Because I'm a bad kid.
I won't say the word bad. You're a good kid, but there's some issues with you. What are the issues that you could say in this video that bring you to be a hyper kid? Do you need more attention from your parents? Do you feel a little jealous because you got a little sister that was born? What is it?
I'm regular. I just stay in my room all the time with the door shut.
Okay, and you feel, if one thing you want your parents to change, what is it?
Always paying attention to my sister.
They pay too much attention to your sister? And sometimes you act like that because you need more attention?
No, I don't need more attention. I just need. I don't. I want just son and daddy time.
Okay. You love your daddy very much? Think he's a great man?
Mhm.
You love your mommy very much? And your sister? Are you going to change to make your daddy proud?
I mean, why would I change it? My personality.
Because your parents, they react certain way to the community and people look up to them as role models. As young parents going to congregation and working,
It's my personality.
you don't think you have to have better behavior?
I mean, I do, but it's my personality.
What can we do to help you change your personality?
I don't know. Send me to a camp or something.
To a camp or something? You think they don't put too much attention to you? So you feel they should put more attention to you? All right, so
They stay who they are, and I stay who I am.
so you feel that you should stay the way you are. You don't need help.
No.
And how old are you?
8.
8 years old. I want people to understand. How old are you, Angel?
I'm 9.
Your parents are believer of God, but they don't belong to no congregation, no religious group. And your behavior is excellent. You look forward. Your parents taught you very well as they taught Aiden, but you got two different personalities. What can you say about that?
I could say, like, it's just how the parents raise them. Like, if they don't give them that much love, then the kids are, like, they're gonna feel like they want love. Like, but Aiden, they treat him with love, and he has some good parents. The same way how I do, is that he's just disrespectful to certain people, and I don't understand why, because in front of his dad and mom, like, he really doesn't act like that way. Like, he curses in front of other people, and his dad and his mother didn't raise him like that, cursing, and we don't know where he learned that from.
So, understanding that you have religious involvement and they take them to the congregation and everything else, you should react certainly different.
Yeah,
In other words, the one that should be acting that way
it's me,
is
because
yes.
I'm not from a religion, and he is, and he acts like that. It should be the opposite way.
I mean, what advice can you give parents at 9 years old for their child won't act like that?
And the advice I'm gonna give give you is like show your kids love and treat them good, like, because if you treat them bad, they probably like, well, like, if you treat, like, if he has a sibling, right, a girl, if they give her more love and he doesn't really get that much love, he's gonna feel like jealous. He wants the same love and he's gonna feel like he's left out and like he's not a part of that family. So he's gonna try to do like bad stuff so he could give them attention and do stuff so they could like get his attention. So that's what I'm gonna give advice. I'm gonna give parents advice about that. Like treat everybody the same. Don't treat nobody different.
And, just as my advice is that because you belong to any religious group, that doesn't make that your child is going to become pretty good, because it's an example here. Look at his reaction. Look at your reaction. And both parents are pretty good. And, and there's something that's happening to a lot of parents. My advice is, just like you said, give love, equality. If you have 2 kids, treat them right. Don't force them to be something they are not. Let them have the choice, have communicating with them, and make them feel that they are special. If you as a parent don't like sport and your child likes sports, you have to let him be, because he might be the Michael Jordan of tomorrow. He might be a role model, the Albert Pujols of baseball. He might be the Tiger Woods of golf. He might be, the Lance Armstrong of cycling. So, there's a lot different. And, who knows if he might be the first Hispanic president. But let your child be himself. And at the same time, if you think your child needs help, take them to a psychologist. Take them to get professional help. But ain't no help in this world if you don't give your child love. Make your child feel special, just like your parents made you feel. So that's the advice for today. So Aiden, you have anything left to say? What word will you have to say to the people that will watch this video?
The parents don't whoa. If your parents are forcing you to be a type of way, tell them straight up. I am this way and I like it. Because your parents might not like sport, as our interviewers say. And you might like sports. And if you want to do something, like I have my parents, my dad likes sports, but he doesn't want to put me into sports. So he told my grandmother that I'm in her daycare. He told her that to pay for a camp or for a basketball team for my son could be in, because he wants to play sports.
And you, Angel?
If your son likes sports, if somebody likes something, you can't judge them like what they like. If they like something and you don't like it, that doesn't give you the right to say you can't have that, you can't get that. Just try to be equal and fair for everybody.
All right. So thank you so much. There you have it. Bye-bye.